you're probably wondering, greetings, yes, it is I. Welcome to another Dalek Anatomy video. You're probably wondering, how much does it cost to actually create Daleks? Well, when it comes to Daleks, the cost of it, yes, if you must know, yes, making a Dalek isn't that cheap, actually. It is, in fact, quite expensive, about 16 Google pounds, basically. A lot of money, basically, that says there. So, yes, without further ado, let me explain by this helpful little image, this helpful little guide that will explain to you viewers how much and what it takes to build a Dalek casing. Let me show you now. So, yes, here is the first of many. This basically explains the cost of charge in order to build one of these Dalek things. If you have a look here, yes, let's dive in. So apparently, yes, Davros, the creator of the Daleks, the original one, was turned on his own creations because the Daleks obey no one. Yes, and apparently, if you must know, the research laboratory in order to build the Daleks normally costs around 62 million. The nuclear power plant where the Daleks were experimented on, used for basically Dalek creation, and that usually cost around 16 billion, and the factory normally costs about 2 million to produce. So yes, considering how many factories I built, I'd say it cost a lot more than just £2 million, let's just say, because I needed about 10 of these factories, just so you know. Anyway, yes, so apparently the luminosity charges that we have here, yes, they normally cost around £145, yes, to create. The supercomputer, yes, normally costs around 43 million, yes, because we needed the best computer to basically we needed the best because we needed it to scan things. If we didn't have that, if we didn't have like a good computer with high resolution, how would we be able to see ongoing enemies and attack? Of course, the translator unit normally costs around £1,090, which includes basically speech things, which normally costs about, I think, about £5 for each translator. The solar panels normally costed about 2,500 Dalek pounds, just so you know. The bionic eye normally costs around 66,000, just so you know. Of course, the telescopic manipulator arm that normally is seen on every Dalek is about £2,792.38. That means that it is extremely well, recently it's been extremely rare to build those things. Also, it does take a lot of hard work for it does take a lot of hard work to create those things, the manipulator arms, of course, because yes, extreme precision is needed. Plus, they need it. Plus, Daleks will need it in case their weapons are in case one of their weapons is non-functional. Yes, so that's why we take great care of them in case we lose them. Anyway, the metal casing itself costs around 20. Oh yes, each alloy made from the casing itself, the materials normally costed around 25,000 per ton of titanium alloy. So every titanium alloy, I think we needed about 10. I think needed about 10. So yes, it would cost a lot more than that. It costs about 250 pounds, and if that was the case. The infrared lasers, yes, of course. The Dalek gun is also extremely expensive to produce, because we have to mine for like hours and hours and hours, and of course the building cost would take about, I don't know, 100 million, let alone the infrared laser system, which is about 23.7 million. The hoverpad, now if you must know the hoverpad, you may know, yes, Daleks can fly upstairs, but problem is though that most of the hoverpads that are in Dalek casings, not all of them are in the Dalek casings like most of the 60s ones, because basically it's cost basically. Some Daleks do, however some Daleks don't, because it costs a lot of money for them to simply just implement it into the casing, and that will be a problem, because we don't want our empire to go bankrupt. The Century globes, if you have a look here, but they're easy to buy about £1. Let me show you about £1.49 if you have a look here. Basically for every motion sentry data, meteorological data, well, for meteorological data it's £1, £1,049, and the other is 2,324 pounds. If you have a look here, the grand total for every owned Dalek that I have normally costs around 6 billion to produce. That's right, yes. It will take, yes. That means in order to create just 1,000, in order to make like my Daleks, I would need about like 1 billion times more than what is seen there. So luckily, as the Emperor of the Daleks, I do have that money. I'm extremely rich, about as rich as Eggman sometimes, but yes, when it comes, plus when it comes to ships as well, it normally costs more to build a ship than it does to like create actual Daleks. My Daleks. That's why you don't see as many ships as you do in as you do Daleks, because ships cost money. Don't you know? Ships do cost money. Anyway, yes. So this was, I think, I can't remember who made this. Let me just get back to you on that. Oh yes, this was actually made. This was actually made by Infographics. It's a very nice informal picture, let's just say. But yeah, everything that is in this particular picture, that all credit go to Connor Flynn, that's his name. Yeah, not Infographic, but yeah, all credit would go to Connor Flynn for basically helping me clarify how much a Dalek casing costs. And even when it comes to my casing alone, my Imperial casing, it costs probably more money than just standard Dalek casings. That's why I need to be careful with my money, because if I continue to produce more Daleks, I'm worried that money may be a problem. Anyway, yes, it is time to end now. So anyway, my fellow subjects, if you enjoyed this, remember to subscribe for more, and hopefully you enjoyed my little informal video. See you in the next video, then. Goodbye.